Hello, welcome to my video. If you've not been to my channel before, I'm currently training for my first Ironman. I've no previous triathlon experience, so I'm a complete newbie. This video, I'm going to show you what I eat throughout the week to really fuel my training plan. I'm going to be doing the Portugal Cascais Ironman in October, so I've given myself 10 months to get ready for it. Nutrition's a massive part of it, so in this video I'm just going to show you what I eat around training, for lunches, for dinners, things like that throughout the week. Hopefully it'll give you some inspiration, and away we go with the video. Good morning. We are in the gym having an upper body workout this morning. So time is 6:10. I have eaten a Trek bar and a banana and had a coffee before I came here just to fuel the workout. I've also got some water here. So I don't have a massive meal first thing in the morning. Just have a few little snacks, probably like 30 minutes before. Upper body workout this morning. Run this evening. Now I'm trying to get up here to this gym 3 or 4 times a week. Firstly because I like it, really enjoy it. It makes me feel good once I've done some resistance training, usually first thing in the morning. Secondly, for mobility and strength. Thirdly, for injury prevention. So I think the stronger more mobile you can keep your muscles, the less likely of injury I'm going to have as I get further down the line in this Ironman prep. Obviously there's a number of factors that come into that, so mobility, strength I've mentioned, and nutrition being the other one. So with nutrition, although I've showed you a load of meals already this week, I actually track my meals, and I may have mentioned this, I actually track my meals using an app called Macrofactor. There's a load of different food tracking apps out there. One, MyFitnessPal I used to use, and now I use Macrofactor For the simple fact, if you put in a weight goal, whether it be a weight loss, weight gain, or maintenance, it adjusts your daily calories according to, as long as you're regularly weighing in, so you have to weigh yourself most days. Ball ache at first, and a bit of a chore, but eventually it's just become second nature. So as long as you're weighing yourself regularly, then it will adjust your calories accordingly. So at the moment, it's just adjusted my calories this morning. 179 grams of protein a day, 99 grams of fat a day, and 340 grams of carbs per day. Obviously, the more activity I do, the longer the bike rides become, the longer the runs become, etc., the more I'm going to need to eat. So this will tell me whether I'm losing, or this will detect whether I'm losing weight and up those calories. So perfect, because I don't want to be losing weight. I've got an upper body workout, so I'm going to film it and crack on, and I'll catch up with you a bit later.
Let's go. Hey, yo, I persevered and learned a lot. Trials and tribulations, daily loading clips and taking shots. Most these niggas try to play me. It's kinda hectic on the daily, baby. People shady. It's like depression, my confessions. Fuck it, baby, pay me. A couple friends of mine that got these deals and acting phony. But that's the cross across the beer, no doubt I peep it, homie. Sometimes I'm feeling divine. Sometimes I'm losing my mind. I freak the beat, the beat, the beat, the feet, the beat, the grind. In tabernacles, I battle rappers in shatter shackles. Have to packle, packing the crackle. It's like an Adam's apple. I never claim to be perfect. I got a lot of issues. What's the verdict? Devin got murdered. Swear to God, I miss you. Slinging tracks, pay them back. Kick it back. I wish I could bring them back. Wish I could get us out the hood for good. Sometimes I'm feeling divine. Sometimes I'm losing my mind. I freak the beat, the beat, the beat, the feet, the beat, the grind. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. And we gon' take it to the top, so my beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. And we gon' take it to the top, so my beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Yo, I ride to be so effortless, pessimist like an exorcist. Next to this, the best of this, left of this, it's been ever since. Plain and simple, train the mental, play the keys and hear my sound. Intonation, connotation, pencil in my ups and downs. And my words, read my lips, lusterize, peel the clips. Passion mixed with poetry, potently poking me my shit. Sometimes I'm feeling divine, sometimes I'm losing my mind. I freak the beat, the beat, the beat, the feet, the beat, the grind. It's so my life's like, every note's like, right, steady quotes, quote the keys, knowing me and see me sees. And they injecting me, touching the keys, affecting me. It's something like telepathy, fuck it, but they neglected me. I feel the keys and then my fingers make them sing a song. Simultaneous, the pain in us to make them sing along. Sometimes I'm feeling divine, sometimes I'm losing my mind. I freak the beat, the beat, the beat, the feet, the funk, the grind. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. And we gon' take it to the top, so my beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. And we gon' take it to the top, so my beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Yo, I step between and check the sky. Little drizzle, rain and daily. Spread my wings and let me fly. Spit the riddle, stain it maybe. The grind for wealth is crazy, slightly unattainable. The times I doubt myself and I'm wondering if I'm capable. Too many stresses, little blessings, aggravations. Half the nation poverty, but God can see everything like Monopoly. Sometimes I'm feeling divine, sometimes I'm losing my mind. I freak the beat, the beat, the beat, the feet, the beat, the grind. It's like I carry this load, they gon' explode for real. I'm about to do a cable for paper, decide the fuck I feel, fuck a deal. Fuck a stage, fuck a mic, fuck it all on everything, anything, everything I write. Just say goodnight to me and fade to black. Tight despite I made a track, keep it going non-stop, bring it back. Sometimes I'm feeling divine, sometimes I'm losing my mind. Freak the beat, the beat, the beat, the beat, the beat, the grind. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. And we gon' take it to the top, so my beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. And we gon' take it to the top, so my beat, y'all. I keep it rocking, never stopping to the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all.
So, firstly, apologies for the state of the kitchen. Apologies for the lighting as well. One day in this country, the sun might come out and I might have to use these awful yellow artificial lights. So, this morning I'm just back from the gym actually, I'm gonna make my breakfast. So, this breakfast I've had for, I don't know, I'd say consistently for the past 4 years. give or take a day or two, or if I'm traveling, obviously I can't have this breakfast, but yeah, past 4 years I'd say I'd have this. It takes about 60 seconds to make, it takes about 30 seconds to eat/drink. It's basically a smoothie. So, ingredients acquired. Oats, 50 grams of oats is what I put in. Now I'm eyeballing this because I've done it so many times. I know what roughly 50 grams looks like. Scoop. A dessert spoon, which is roughly a tablespoon of smooth almond butter. I prefer the smooth stuff, I don't know why. It's got a more creamy taste, so bang that in there, eat the rest. Try that on the side for someone else to wash up. This is how I roll. 5 grams of creatine, which randomly, so I use this Optimum Nutrition micronized creatine. Get it for about 25 quid off of Amazon. I just spilled it all over my arm. And I was using this for maybe 12 months before I realised it's only 3 grams of creatine per scoop, and the recommended dosage for someone my weight is 5. So I now just do a big heaped scoopful. I don't know why they don't put 5 gram scoop in, because everyone else does, but these guys don't. Optimum Nutrition Whey, and this is the only kind of whey protein I'll have throughout the day. I don't like to drink it on its own. It just doesn't, I don't know, it tastes kind of dirty, like dirty dishwater. Not this particular brand, I'm not slating this brand. This is probably the best tasting chocolate protein powder I've ever bought, which is why I bought it in such a massive quantity. But on its own with water, I just don't like the taste of whey drinks. So that is that. I put a scoop and a half in there. Then I grab a banana, slam that in, and nod that over there. And then the last ingredient is 7 ice cubes. And again, there's no, well, 7, just I've calculated, not calculated, but experience over time tells me that 7 ice cubes gives me the best consistency. Oh, and the milk, bear with me. So we use this Plenish organic almond milk. I bang in, again, just eyeball it. Doesn't really matter, there's kind of no real, it's not got many calories, basically 29 calories per something or other. So, and then 7 ice cubes, bang the lid on. So that should give a nice milkshake-like consistency. Bang it into a protein shaker, just because if I've done it right, it should, there's a bit much there, so it should top out, there you go, perfect. Now this blender, again, I've actually had this blender longer than I've been making this smoothie. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. It's like a commercial grade blender, really solid plastic BPA free jug, which you can bang in the dishwasher. I don't, I just wash it up under the tap. And the brand is OmniBlend. The brand is JTC. The actual device is called an OmniBlend 5. Again, you can get these on Amazon. They're like 350 quid. So they're quite expensive, but from experience, they're better than the NutriBullets or the Ninjas, whatever you call them, because their glasses, not even glasses, their tumbler things, they just crack in my experience. You can't fit as much in. You can't use them as well for things like soups and stuff like that. Anyway, it's not an advert for OmniBlend or JTC or whatever. It's just my experiences. So that is my smoothie. I will take this to work with me. Just drink it in the car on the way there. It will be done by the time I get there. And then, what time is it now? 8:30. So I'll get to the office for 9ish, and then I'll be having a snack again. Not that this doesn't fill me up, because it does, but I'll be having a snack again around 10:30, something like that. I'm just a hungry person. So I'll put the macros for this on the screen so everyone can see, but it's an easy breakfast to make. It is 11:15. and it's snack time. I actually have one vice. Actually, I've probably got quite a few vices, but I don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, don't vape, but I do drink Monster Ultra energy drinks. Maybe one a day. I'm trying to cut down. That's probably my biggest vice. So I'm here at the office. I own an IT and cybersecurity company. Quick tour of my office. We operate across the UK, delivering IT and cybersecurity services, print services, telecom services as well. We've got 24 people in our business, and we just help other businesses, large and small, implement and maximise their use of technology. Anyway, that's enough about me rambling. It is snack time, so I'm going to have about 30 grams worth of almonds, which is good fats and a decent amount of protein, and a kiwi fruit or two. So that'll keep me going till lunch, which normally I have around 12:30. Got an important new business meeting today, so I'll be getting out. Probably what time's that? That's 1:30. So yeah, I'll be eating around 12:30. Don't like to go into meetings hungry because sometimes I can be stuck there for 2-3 hours, and then I start to get hangry. So I'm going to crack on and eat these. I just eyeball everything and then catch up later. Not really thought cutting up this kiwi fruit through today. Trying to do it at my desk because I didn't want to go filming downstairs, but it's making a bit of a mess, so we'll live with it. Big food. Yeah, then. Let's go. Good evening. Right, I got out for my run, maybe like 10 minutes later than planned. No agenda, other than the fact I need to be at my hairdresser's in 35 minutes, so we're just running. Strava, being a bit weird, telling me heart rate's 173. Strava the kind of guy to make you feel like you're running faster than you actually are. Doing some weird things. Thinks my heart rate's at 173. Thinks I'm running at a 7:30 pace. I don't think I am, Strava. I'm not that fit. Keep an eye on that, but that's weird. Expecting these stats to be all over the place. But as I said, no real agenda tonight. Simply running to end up at my hairdresser's in a little while. Barbershop, sorry. And then get my ears lowered. From there, short run, about a mile back home. Let's keep going. So, I used to hate running, but I'm actually starting to love it now. Just the sense of, I don't know, just getting away from it all. Not having to, you obviously think of things while you're running, but there's no bullshit. You're not getting interrupted. The thoughts aren't getting interrupted. So it's good. Good way of unwinding for me. Good way of coming up with some new ideas for my businesses. And yeah, just getting, it's the mental thing. Like, and that's partly the reason I'm doing this. Mental challenge, obviously, to raise awareness for Kelly's Heroes, mental health and suicide prevention charity. And yeah, running clears the mind slightly. Well, this is a first, but I need to make a pit stop. And seeing as we're coming past the train station, well, these splits are going to be bonkers. Forgot to stop my Strava when I went for a slash. Odd. Yeah. All over the place. Down to the train station. I'm actually doing it again. 5.01 miles to the barbershop. So now, finished that, had my ears lowered. Now I'm going to do a casual trot home so that I don't pull anything because I've cooled down. So got about a mile, I think. So I'm going to get going. Oh, almost 6. All right, just got back. 6 miles done with a big break in the middle to get my haircut. I now have this for dinner: salmon, pineapple, peas, and sweet potato fry type things. I'll figure out the macros on those in a little while, but that's a decent meal. Not cooked by me this time, cooked by the missus. That was a nice, easy 6 miles with a pit stop in the middle for a haircut, a fresh fade. Stats, I don't know what Strava was going on about whilst I was out for my run, but it was telling me I was running at a 7-minute 40 pace or something like that for the first mile. Yet when I look at the stats and the splits, it's nothing like that. So God knows, that's like the second time Strava's played up on me. So I don't know if it's the watch, don't know if it's the app. Pass. A friend of mine's got an issue when we go and lap the reservoir. On a certain point with his Garmin, it just completely throws the pace out and the distance. So maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some issues with these watches. But average 8:55 minute per mile pace. It was easy, felt easy. I want to start over the next few weeks, maybe pushing the length of these runs midweek to slightly more. Sunday I'll always do a longer run, but yeah, midweek maybe push them slightly. Maybe the Tuesday do a longer, and then Thursday maybe work on pace or do a slightly shorter run. But yeah, no, felt good. So I'll put the stats on the screen. Just tucking into my grub now. Still gonna have another meal probably after this to get my calories back in, but I'll run you through that shortly. Till then. I've just finished my dinner after my run. Still decked out in my running kit. I just can't be bothered to take it off. And according to my Macro Factor app, I have this is pre me entering my data for my dinner. 41 grams of protein left, 7 grams of fat, and 97 grams of carbs. My goal really for each day is to hit my protein target, which at the moment is 182 grams. So I've got 41 left. I'm going to do that easy with the meat that I just ate. 7 grams of fat and 97 grams of carbs. Now I'll interchange those, they're not that important right now. Obviously the carbs are important to fuel my workouts. I've already done all my workouts for the day. So I have 97 carbs to play around with, which I could exchange for fats if I want to. And I will do for some of those. So I will now show you how I log, if I can, my certain foods, anyway, ones with barcodes. So here we go, here's the packet for the gammon steaks, the barcode. Then on my Macro Factor app, I just simply hit this barcode button, which brings up a camera, and then I'll scan, and it's as quick as that. So it's telling me that 1 gammon steak is 28 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, and 1.1 grams of carbs. So I had a little over, and I'll either eyeball this or I'm not going to weigh this out. I'm just going to guesstimate based on what I think, and also based on experience. So I think I had 1.25 steaks, so 35 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, 1.4 carbs. Add, log. That obviously takes me over my fat goal, but like I said, it'll just eat into my carb goal. 6 grams of protein left, which I'm gonna get through shortly. Then I would log sweet potato baked. I'm gonna guess that I had about 50 grams of sweet potato, 10 carbs, 1 protein, so I'll add that. Then I had peas, garden peas, maybe like 30 grams, 25 grams probably. There we go. So remaining now after my food, 81 carb, 4 protein, no fat. So that allows me to get some more food. I've got 381 calories remaining, of which I will just eat pretty much anything, because I'm not training, or I'm not looking for I don't have a body composition goal. Like, I don't necessarily want to be ripped and have like 0% body fat. So I'm comfortable at the body fat I'm at now. I'm really just training, I'm really eating for performance and to get my calories in. So I'm actually gonna go and get myself a Trek bar because I can afford to. And then I'll probably end up eating something else before bed as well. So, catch you in a bit. Proper look at it then. Right, so the last thing I do really before bed, most people do this in the morning, is I take my vitamins. I have my CBD oil. So vitamins I take glucosamine for my joints, just a general daily vitamin, omega-369, good fats. I take a zinc and magnesium complex, vitamin D, and I have been taking these ashwagandha tablets for around, I don't know, a month probably. It's said to boost testosterone. It's difficult for me to tell whether they actually have given me any benefit energy-wise and that sort of thing, just because my volume of training's also gone up at the same time as these. As I've been taking these, I've not lost any energy, or I don't feel depleted or unrecovered or anything, so maybe they're doing a decent job. Before bed, as well as first thing in the morning really, I have my Revival CBD drops. Again, this is my own brand of CBD oil and recovery creams and gels and things like that. I've seen a massive benefit since I've been using CBD oil, and I've been using it for probably 5 years now. I don't tend to get a great deal of sleep, maybe 6 hours at the most, 5-6 hours. But if I look at my sleep app, which I've been using for 10 years, literally since the 17th of December 2014, every single night, I see that I get about 6 hours sleep on average, but it's real deep sleep. It's like you can see the level of sleep, so you can see whether you're awake, you can see the REM sleep, which is where you're dreaming, and then you can see the deep sleep. And I don't have any dreams. I haven't had dreams really since I've been using CBD oil, and I think that's because I'm in such a deep sleep. I feel really well rested on 6 hours sleep. I can go on 5 hours sleep. I can get up and go to the gym, go for a run. I can operate all day. I have a very stressful job, own my own business. Well, I own a few businesses with employees who are very stressful. And CBD oil helps. And I also feel like it helps my recovery. It reduces inflammation. So I tend to take CBD oil twice a day. If I do maybe a long run or I'm feeling particularly sore, I'll probably have a bit more than I normally would, but I take a whole dropper of this. So there's my vitamin stack, whatever you want to pronounce it. And that's it for my food for Tuesday. That brings me to the end of another week of training. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I eat this week. So that's pretty much my nutrition in a nutshell. Meals very similar to that. I like high protein meals. I just like food in general. So I hope you got a little bit of inspiration from that. If there's anything else you want to know about any of those particular meals that I had this week, or if you want me to suggest any others, then bang something in the comments. If you want to know how to calculate your maintenance calories, maybe you want to gain weight, you want to lose weight or something like that, then let me know in the comments. I've spent quite a few years focusing on my nutrition and getting it right for me, because there is no, despite the title of this video, I'm sorry, there is no perfect Ironman diet plan. Everyone is completely different, so I'm sorry about that, I lied to you. But if you do want any advice, bang it in the comments. So this week looked like 10 hours, 17 minutes of training. I swam 1,900 meters. I biked 11 miles, which wasn't particularly great. I only did a 45-minute bike ride this week. There was a 45-minute and an hour planned. I haven't done an hour at the end of the week because of my half hour, because of my half Ironman that I'm planning to do. I've done 16.4 miles of running, which is 2 hours 20, and strength training 6 hours. So still loving my strength training. I don't, I'll never stop doing that as long as I can, and I feel recovered enough to do it. So yeah, I'll put those stats on screen. Volumes start to increase slowly but surely. Like I say, I'm training for Cambridge Half Marathon, planning on running a half Ironman tomorrow. So thank you for watching the videos again. Love you to subscribe, and and like them and all that stuff to try and get them in front of a few more people. If there's anything you want to see in these videos in particular, then just give me a shout. Thanks again, and I will catch you